Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur Darkchylde, and welcome to a new series that I plan on doing for Final Fantasy XIV. What are we doing? Well, this series, I'm gonna be doing the Blue Mage, and trying to learn one by one new Blue Mage spells. And the first thing we need to do right now is to get the job class itself. And in order to do that, you have to complete the entirety of the Realm Reborn storyline, which is the first one you get when you start up a new file in Final Fantasy XIV. I was able to speed through it with the help of some very helpful and nice people on this community, and upon completing the main story, we get this person behind me. The Zealous Yellow Jacket. So let's talk to her. For completing the final story line, we get a level 50 quest called Out of the Blue. A yellow jacket is in need. He is a yellow jacket indeed. And for completing this quest, we get the Soul of the Blue Mage, which allows us to become a Blue Mage. And our first spell being Water Cannon. You get this spell right off the bat as you go through this story. So, let's get started with our quest of becoming a Blue Mage. You there. Her. Would I be right in guessing you're an adventurer? If so, I have a request to make. I've heard reports of some charlatan claiming to be a Blue Mage. Whatever that's supposed to be, he could be a blue assured werf rat, for all I care. But I hear he's selling so-called soul crystals to adventurers for a tidy sum. Apparently, they're meant to give the holder all sorts of mystical powers, which is a load of chocobo shite, according to a dozen or so dissatisfied customers. You see, spells and whatnot are not really my field of expertise, which is why I want you to help me investigate. I need you to tell me whether these crystals are the genuine article. If they turn out to be fakes, I'll arrest him on charges of fraud and you will receive fair payment for your assistance. And if they, by some miracle, end up doing what they claim, you might be able to pick up a new parlor trick or two. So, are you in? Indeed I am. Very good. We've received word. Heard he's harnishing passerby near Seamfold Farms. I'll see you there. Get out my map. I need to go there, and I forgot to turn my frickin' sign on. Sorry about that. That's on me. So, that little interruption and aside, let's get out of the town and look into this Blue Mage. I need to zoom in on my map. That way I know where I'm going. And I think I went in the wrong direction for where I'm supposed to be. I need to go downstairs. Probably. I'm still new to Final Fantasy XIV, so I'm still trying to learn my way around each location. But I'm pretty sure I'm right where I need to be now. Now then, let's see if we can find this Blue Mage. There's our yellow jacket companion. You got here just in time. It looks like he's about to make his pitch. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Martin, and today I present you a wonder of the new world. I call it Blue Magic. Beyond the Indigo Deep live the Wallachii, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting. Like black magic and white magic, it draws on aether from our surroundings. But that's where the similarities end, my friends. I'm sure you've seen wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, and what have you. It's a form of self-defense, see, but it's all still magic. The Wallachii discovered how to harness aether in the same way and wielded the force of nature. But how, I hear you cry? It's simple. You have to attune your mind to the instincts of the beast. Where a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its aether and make its power your own. Of course, it's not as easy as picking fights with a local wildlife, but my Wallachii mentor taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you. Behold the power of blue magic! By the 12, did you see that? I thought you'd be impressed. But before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you. For the Wallachii, this color holds special meaning, sacred even. And seeing as this ain't white or black magic, it seemed like the perfect fit. I suppose you're all also wondering what you need to become a blue mage like me. Well, for starters, you'll be wanting one of these, a soul crystal. And don't forget to specifically designate a specifically designated outfit to help you look the part. I'll even throw in one of these spell books, personally penned by yours truly, containing everything you need to know about learning blue magic. I've got enough for all of you. But you'd better snap them up before it's too late. Are you not really dense? Can't you see he's playing you for fools? Drive the beast to attack? More like running headlong into Belle with only a silly blue costume for protection. Of course no one's gonna claim him it's fraud when they're at the bottom of some creature's belly. Kind of hard to argue with that.
We feast on your flesh, smooth skins. Your gods cannot save you now.
All of you stay back. That was Aqua Breath. And Missile. Not sure about that one.
No more, please spare us.
They never stood a chance. Bugger, all this sword and shield nonsense. I'm giving blue magic a try. There's definitely something fishy going on here. The arrival of those mammal jaws were just too timely for my liking. Come on, let's see where he goes next. Got a bystander following us, following him. Now then, where is he heading? Oh wait, I got on too soon on my chocobo. It looks like he's heading to Morbay Dry Docks. Follow me. Just gotta follow my map. Actually, I've already been there on my exploration, so why don't I just teleport over there? Let's see. Where are you? There you are. According to one of the guards, this Martin character has been seen skulking around the docks over the last few days. Apparently he's been bagging the leftovers from the mess hall. Considering that he's making Gil hand over fist his from gullible adventurers, this strikes me more than a little odd. Anyway, he was a little spotted making his way to the Assault Standard. Let's go. Not interested in this fate at the moment. I'll do it later if it pops up again. Oops, forgot to read her dialogue. There he is, and with those monsters he attacked before.
Martin, you say you be less violent this time, but that was very violent indeed.
It all adds the realism. And you lads did a great job. Your gods cannot save you now. Nice improvisation. That one bloke damn near shot himself. I think we've seen enough. Hold it right there. I'm placing you under arrest for charges of fraud. Fraud? This is all a big misunderstanding. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up, and the same goes for you two. I knew you were in cahoots from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about to confiscate... I'm about as convinced as by them as I was by your acting. Say what you will about our sales technique, but there's nothing dodgy about my merchandise. I'll have you know I poured my heart and soul into these crystals. And the spell book explain how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault that the buyers can't be assuaged to read them. And if you're thinking about clapping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they were tailored especially with the needs of a Blue Mage in mind. I'll admit, I had to cut a few corners to keep the cost down, but still. It all boils down to whether the soul crystals are genuine or not. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you try this blue magic of his? Yes, I would, in a heartbeat. Come on, mate. Don't be shy. Once you've learned your first spell, you'll know I ain't pulling your leg. Heck, I'll even let you borrow one of my outfits. Oh, yes. Very fetching. While you've been getting changed, Latul Jaw and Gothal Jaw have been luring out nice cooperative baby Kraken to teach you water cannon. The bait's been laid, so one should turn up at any moment now.
Run away! Run away!
That's a bit on the big side, lads. Not to worry. All you have to do is give it a few looks with a patented Blue Mage magic focus or stick. if you prefer. And our tentacle friend will return the favor by firing possibly quite powerful jets of water at you. Oh, and try not to die. Okay. This is going to take a while. Interesting that they're playing Final Fantasy II music for this. When Blue Mage was introduced in Final Fantasy V, link in the description for that playlist, I found all the Blue Mage spells in that one. When the series comes out, anyway. Impressive! After that little escapade, you should be able to fire your very own water cannon. By the by, you don't, strictly speaking, need to be struck by the water, by the magic you're trying to learn, but that'll probably happen whether you want it or not. In some cases, repeatedly. As long as you're the one on the beast's scepter, its power should be yours, assuming you defeat it. You see, this is what most people don't realize about becoming a Blue Mage. When you start out, you're like a blank slate. It takes a fair amount of recklessness, bravery, to snare these creatures down and look into their souls. It's a shame that not all my customers have your determination, but that's hardly grounds for calling me a fraud.
You don't think this guy's telling the truth, do you?
Now that's settled, I'll be having my wares back if you don't mind. What's that? You still don't believe me? To be honest, mate, I don't know what more I can do. Tell you what, why don't I give you a soul crystal, outfit, and spell book for free? That way, as a fully fledged Blue Mage, you can act as living proof of my innocence. Sound fair to you? To become a Blue Mage? Sign me up. Blue Mage unlocked. Open the Blue Mage spell book under Character in the main menu to assign active spells. Blue Mage irons generally have no effect on your attributes. However, equipping armor and accessories that boost your intelligence will greatly increase the damage dealt by your offensive magics. If you lose your Blue Mage gear, replacements can be purchased from Calamity Salvagers in Limsa, Hominsa, Gardania, and Ulda. Alright, equip the stuff. Let's see, Rainmaker. I am a Blue Mage now. Now, do I have any items that are recommended? Good enough, but I'm gonna remove that helmet. Actually, keep the helmet on. And we got our thing of blue magic here. Rather than getting new actions by increasing in level, blue mages learn from their enemies. Of course they have. That's how it's always been since Final Fantasy V. To acquire an ability, you must witness your foe performing a specific attack before defeating it. The actions you learn are recorded in your Blue Mage spellbook, found under the character and the main menu. All actions must be registered before you can use them. I can use up to 24 spells at once. Checking the box next to a spell will add it to the list of active actions. From there, you can set to the hotbar. Blue magic spells deal with the attack type, an aspect of each action. You can also view, blah, 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 blah. However, the intelligence gained from the armor and accessories provide a much longer increase in offensive magic damage compared to other jobs. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Interruption averted. Now that I'm a Blue Mage, we need to go to the Blue Magic Spellbook, select Water Cannon, and now we can use it. Let's see. Talk to him first. Well, I suppose you better show this yellow jacket that getting smacked by a mad kraken wasn't a waste of time. After all, just take aim at Latul Jaw and make fire with off a water cannon. If anyone knows how to prepare her blast fields, it's him. Gods know he's been on the receiving end enough times.
Is this the only way? Please avoid meaning Lapuja so severely. Painful yet refreshing. Refreshing yet painful.
See? I was telling the truth, wasn't I? Well then, we'd best get going. And it's been a pleasure.
Not so fast, you blue-haired twit. I'll admit, the spell worked as you said it would, but you can't sell those soul crystals without adequately explaining the risks. It's irresponsible. Some might even call it deliberately neglectful. You're not under arrest, but from this day forth, you are strictly forbidden from peddling any more of your wares. If I hear you've sold so much as a blue handkerchief, I will hunt you down and throw you behind bars.
For your aid in the investigation, you have my thanks. Fare you well. I don't bloody believe it. just as I was beginning to turn a half-decent profit.
Well, well, that was quite the show, darlings. Neither black nor white magic, but something new entirely. Blue magic, yes, it's sure to draw a crowd, as you've amply demonstrated.
And who may you be?
The name's Rosie, and I manage the Coliseum in Ul'dah. It's an arena where her daring young souls such as yourself perform feats of bravery for the audience. Unlike the Coliseum, the vast majority of entertainment pits man against beast, with the matches being brought to an end before either side suffers any serious injury, while our patrons revel in thrill of the combat. Acts of water and brutality and bloodshed are considered distasteful. Rather than savagery and slaughter, our appeal lies in the personas that our participants assume to add a touch of drama to the proceedings. However, I'm not one to settle for mere modicums of success. My goal is to make the Celestium renowned the world over, and to that end, I have been searching for something truly unique, and that's when word of this blue magic of yours reached my ears. Martin, my blue bundle of crowd-pleasing wonderment, how would you like to be the very first contestant of the masked carnival? It will be an event pitting your magic against a host of bestial foes.
Listen, this is serious stuff. I didn't go through all the trouble of learning all these spells to entertain a bunch of gossiping spectators.
Paying spectators, my dear? Some of them are quite wealthy, in fact, and you stand to earn rather a lot in coin.
Now you're talking my language.
I say, darling, where are you going? I was about to make you the same offer.
I hate to burst your bubble, love, but my apprentice here's barely taken the first step in the road of becoming a Blue Mage. Wouldn't want him to meet a grisly end in the middle of the arena, would we? Once I learn more Blue Mage spells, I'll win for sure.
That's the spirit. I'm in no rush, so take as much time as you need with your preparations. Perhaps you could oversee his training between matches?
Training? That weren't part of the deal.
Oh, I'm not asking you to do it for free, my dear. Quite the contrary.
Oh, you'll pay me for that too? Consider it done.
That's what I'd like to hear, Martin. Let's get you to Ul'dah and your costume fitting. Come along.
I have to wear a costume as well? I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, suck it up and be a man. Now then, back to Ul'dah. We've got a lot of work to do. I just wonder where I'm going to get better armor in this game for Blue Mage. I can always check the marketplace. It just occurred to me that I never asked whether you actually want to take part in the mass carnival. Are you willing to endure Martin's training regime in preparation of the greatest performance of your life? You've made the right choice, my dear. I have high hopes for you. As for your illustrious mentor, I believe he should be ready to make his grand entrance any time now. I'll be honest with you. It's a bit more extravagant than what I'm used to. Color's not bad, I suppose. You look marvelous, my dear. Everyone, feast your eyes on the great Azuro. Eh? What's that supposed to mean? Well, nothing really, but it leads a certain degree of panache to your stage persona. No offense, darling, but the great Martin doesn't have quite the same ring to it. You'll be playing the role of the enigmatic nobleman who has deigned to grace the Colosseum with his outlandish magics. Oh, where are my manners? I never asked for your name. It's Saur Darkchylde. Saur. We should come up with something a little more inspiring before you step into the arena. Ah, yes, I have some information concerning you two gentlemen. As you may have heard, Ulda has a law that bans members of most beast tribes from entering the city. It was mainly to keep out goblin merchants, you see. I have had someone else pour over the documents, and it seems there is no mention of memorable jaw whatsoever, meaning you are free to stay as long as you please. Well, with that, I think my work here is done for the time being. Martin, I leave Saur in your presumably capable hands. Best of luck. I'll admit, I didn't think this is how things would turn out, but what's life without a few surprises, eh? So, it looks like I'll be guiding you on your path of becoming a Blue Mage. I get the impression you're no stranger to getting up close and personal with fearsome beasties. But when it comes to mastering the Wallachi's techniques, you've got a long way to go. Don't I know it? It's the creatures themselves who'll be doing all the teaching, though, and the spell book will point you in the right direction. Of course, I wouldn't be much of a mentor if I said, come back when you've got a few more spells under your belt. Seems like you'd be needing something specific to aim for. Tell you what, why don't you start by learning Blood Drain? And who knows, it might even come in handy. Oh, I nearly slipped my mind. There are a few spells that you can only learn from creatures in a new world. Luckily for you, Genial Jaw has brought with him a fine selection of totems infused with their ether to save you the trip across the Indigo Deep. No getting your hands dirty fighting off fiends. Just absorb the aether from the magics, it's yours. Naturally, we're not going to just give them to you, since you're still only a novice. Wouldn't want you who bite enough more you can chew, who, when you think you're ready, talk to Gunny Jaw.
Gaheel Jaw, very impressed by Saur's bravery when Kraken appeared. Now Saur must impress with skills as Blue Mage, if want these totems.
You heard the man, and there's a whole world of spells waiting for you, so go and start learning. Okay, and I just need to learn Blood Drain, huh? That's an easy one. As I believe I know where I can find that. But I'm gonna need to level up a bit before I can do anything else. So, once I think I'm a high enough level, I will meet up with you again and start learning some new spells that I think will come in handy. As I've seen plenty of monsters in this area that might be useful for me to level up faster and give me a bit of an edge to learn more blue magic. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we made it to level 30. That should be ample enough level for learning a few spells. And I think I know the one I want to learn first. And I might be suicidal for trying to get this one first. Here we go. You're probably wondering, why am I avoiding the spell that I'm trying to learn? Shouldn't I be trying to survive by being hit by it? Well, yes and no. In Final Fantasy XIV, apparently much different from Final Fantasy V, so long as you see the action happening in battle and then survive the fight after seeing it, you have a 50-50 chance of learning it. Thankfully, I was able to learn 1,000 needles. So, let's go down to my Blue Mage book. Equip that. And now we are able to learn it. Or rather, use it, since we already learned it. Let's see, put you right there. Now then, time to go learn our next spells. There are some spells in the game where if you're lucky and you see the spells and then survive, you will learn it, and other times you need to fight the same enemy over and over again before you can learn the spell you're looking for. Thankfully, we did 1,000 needles first. Next up, we're going to do Blood Drain, and I know just the enemy in this area to learn it from. We're almost there. There we are. There's one of the bats. I don't know why I'm attacking him, but thankfully the bat attacked us. And if we're lucky, he'll use the Blue Mage spell that we're after. Come on, I know you want to do it. Blood Drain, there it is. What? We didn't learn it. That's okay. We'll just run into another bat and try again. Okay. Blood Drain. There we go. That's what I mean by sometimes there's a 50-50 chance of you learning it despite seeing it. Now then, our next Blue Mage spell is not far from here. You see that toad over there? One of the moves that you can learn from him is called Sticky Tongue, which draws your enemies closer. There we go. Alright, first try, we learned Sticky Tongue. That's going to be useful for me for when I'm going to be leveling up in a new area. And unfortunately, yes, you have to do this for every Blue Mage spell that you learn, otherwise you won't be able to learn it. Or use it, rather. That's 4 Blue Mage spells we know. Let's see if we can get any more. Let's see. Set up my map here. I want to go to Western Hernthanelan. Fly. see. Are there any enemies I can learn things from here? Can I learn anything from you guys? Probably not, because I'm too over-leveled for them. Phase! Hello! Right off the bat, we learned our 5th spell. Let's see, I know there's one up this way. We need to attack that glide bomb. Now I just need to wait for him to set up explosion. Self-destruct. That's another one in our books. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spells. So far, so good. Now, are there any new spells I can learn going this way? I'm pretty sure there might be something down this way. Giggling Great Giant Toad. That's the enemy I want. First things first. Let's put on Sticky Tongue. And why not Phase? I hope you do the move that I want you to do.
There we go. We learned Toad Oil from him. 7 spells. So far, so good. Let's see, where else can I learn some Blue Mage spells I know I've seen before? I'll do Fates another time. I'm busy magic hunting. Let's see. I think I know another area, but not in the town I'm in currently. There's one in the forests, I know that. I know that much. So, let's see. Let us go here and teleport somewhere around here. I hope I'm in the right area. Yes, I am. I need to mess with these guys. Oh dear, I'm not ready for you yet. This could be a problem. A very big problem. Okay, I got lucky to survive that, but we did not learn the Blue Mage spell of Bad Breath. Which means I gotta regenerate my health a little bit and try again. So let's try again, and hopefully I don't die as I try again. There's Bad Breath. Last thing I need is to be affected by that as I try to learn it. And we got it. Good. Good, good, good. Now, where to next? I know there's another Blue Mage spell somewhere. It might be around here somewhere. Let's see, where are you? Bingo, wild boar.
I believe there are 2 Blue Mage spells we can learn from this enemy. Reckless Charge is not one of them, unfortunately. Let's see, can I find a way to force them into doing the spell I need? And not Reckless Charge. Maybe if I hit them with my staff for a bit. Boost. That's probably one of them. No? I know they definitely have one of the spells that are learnable. I just can't remember at the moment what it was and how do you get it. Maybe if I have them get a partner. Come on, I know you guys have a Blue Mage spell. What is it? And there's some bats here for if you didn't learn Blood Drain from earlier. There we go. No? That wasn't it? And I know one of these tree enemies have an attack called, what is it? Seed Bomb? That puts you to sleep? Unfortunately, I don't remember which version of that enemy was it that does it. Bristle, that's the spell I was after for that from the pig. Okay. Now, where did I learn Seed Bomb? I know it's from one of these tree enemies. I just don't remember what version it was and how do you make them use it. Canopy is not what I was after. I feel like I'm gonna have to look elsewhere for that spell. So, let's see, where can we go to learn Seed Bomb? Land, my friend. Let's see. There's gotta be an area with those bees, not bees, trees, tree enemies, that uses the move Seed Bomb. I've never been in this area before. Let's see. Those things look like a mix of a stag, an antelope, and a zebra. Oh, we ran into a goblin camp. Maybe I can learn Goblin Punch from them. Well, we learned Bomb Toss from them. That's something. But how come they don't use Goblin Punch? That's a very common Blue Mage spell, learned by goblins themselves. Well, I'll take it, I guess. Now then. I suggest learning Goblin Punch another day. For now, let's see where I can learn that Seed Bomb spell. Perhaps this version of it? No. I don't think so. How many spells have we learned? Nine spells. Okay. Let's see. I just need to learn one more spell. Then I want to talk to those companions of Martin. See what we can learn from them. after learning 10 spells. And I'm back where I learned Bad Breath. Okay. There's gotta be an area I'm thinking of. I just can't put my finger on it at the moment. For where I can learn my 10th spell. I'm just going to end up going in circles if I keep going the way I'm going. Let's see, where can I go? Sorry if I'm boring you folks, I'm just trying to remember where I saw a Blue Mage spell while I was doing the story mode of this game. Okay, not this way. Where are you? It's gotta be around here somewhere. But where? Okay, I think I can think of one spot I can go in alone to learn our next Blue Mage spell. But it involves me going into one of the dungeons that I've done before. And I'm gonna have to do it solo. Now. And I believe I found the one I'm looking for. Let's go in with a team. Oh, I can't because I'm a limited job. Well, let's see. Enter there. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any synced parties. We're going in there. And if I do it synced, I know I'm going to die very easily, so we're going to do this unsynced. With only 9 spells in our arsenal, I think. Yeah, it's 9 spells. Let's do this. I'm gonna be an open target every time I use 1,000 needles, but that's my strongest spell for the moment. Probably should have bought stronger armor before coming in here alone. Oh well. Whenever I need to heal, I'll just stand in the spot where I'm safe and wait for my health to regenerate. Now for you. If it's just one enemy and not a crowd, I can take him out easy using 1,000 needles. A crowd, however, it'll take more than one shot of 1,000 needles to take him out. Since they're close to 20, it'll take 2 1,000 needles to defeat them. I would have a better chance of learning the spell that we're going to try to learn here if I'm synced, but you can still learn it when you're unsynced. It's just going to be a tad bit more difficult. keep pressing that wrong button. This enemy's going to take more than one use of 1,000 needles to take him down. Okay, regenerate my health a little bit. That should take care of them. Now then. Heal up a little bit. There. Now then. We got a mage up before us. Just barely survived that. Now then. This way, I believe. Definitely should have bought better armor for this. So long as my spell don't get interrupted, we should be fine. All fudge. And I died. Okay, so I'm gonna buy some better armor, and then I will be back. Okay, now then. I got slightly better armor. Unfortunately, the torso armor causes me to remove my hat, so yeah, that's slightly going to be a problem for me. as I prefer to keep the entire ensemble together. But oh well, if it means getting better defenses a little bit, I'll take it. Let's see now. From here on, I gotta think carefully for how I want to do this. Especially for when I get to the boss. So we got 2 fighters and a mage. You're in trouble now, mage. Okay, almost there. We're almost at the end. How bad can this be?
Dang it! I died. And we were so close. I thought that shortcut would bring us to where we just died. Not to the first orb that we activated. Twice. Not good. Actually, let's go back to Martin and talk to the companions of his. See if we can learn any new spells from them. I'm just curious of that. See if we can learn any new spells that might prove useful. Lucky totems, huh?
Totems hold a beast from across the indigo deep. They teach you blue magic without risk of being eaten.
Oh, hello! Two of the most useful spells of the Blue Mage. White Wind and Mighty Guard. Yes, please. For all three. Now then, I just need to go to inventory. There they are. We've learned White Wind. And Mighty Guard. And I think Off Guard is a good one too. Those should be extremely useful. Well, at least 2 out of 3 of them are. I learned Bomb Toss. Okay. Off Guard. Mighty Guard. And I gotta rearrange my spells to being in number order. There we go. 13 Blue Mage spells learned. I gotta say, for our start of a Blue Mage, that's not half bad. Let's see. I want you right there. And you... where are you? And you... right here. There we go. With most of these spells, we should be good for a beginner of Blue Mage. As for learning more Blue Mage spells, you'll have to wait till I complete my playlist on Final Fantasy V, and then I'll have, hopefully by that time, I'll have more areas opened up to me, so I can learn more Blue Mage spells for next time in our Blue Mage hunt for spells in Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and would love to see more when they come out, hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment if you want, ring that bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday and Sundays. All of this helps my channel to grow so you have more videos to enjoy. Until the next video, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing off. Have a good night, folks.